Alright, comrades, so last time on Gunpla Hangar, I built the EZ8 Gundam here. How does it stack up compared to the build? You watch me do the build, but here's the full review of this amazing kit. It's time for After Report. What's going on, comrades? It's your Supreme Leader Kouldbayne here, and today for After Report we are reviewing the HG RX-79 G EZ8, the Gundam EZ8. This kit comes from the 8th MS Team series, just a really fun kit to build. It was a really short build too, at about a little over about 2.5 hours of build time with the addition of stickers that you see here that I've thrown on there. But let's talk about this. Let's go ahead and review this kit. Let's see how this kit stacks up, and if this was a fun, if this fun build lives up to the hype. So first off, build time, like I said, 2.5 hours. Really super simple instructions. Parts went together well. Only struggle I had was really working with these ribbons here on the side, and I'll get to those here in a little bit. But other than that, This wasn't a painful build for me at all. Just super simple. Really enjoyed it. Now I have built the other ground type here that comes from this series. I've also built the Goof. Just all great kits. But let's see how good this kit is in the details. So first off, let's look at the detail work here, guys. Really, the colors are good. A little panel lining would go a long way on this kit. I haven't done any of that yet, but as you can see here, and I'll bring it a little closer so you can see the eyes there. The eyes are they got that shiny metal sticker to them. My eye decals are never perfect on here, but they also threw in a decal for the chin there versus giving us a red piece. I feel like a red piece would have done better than the sticker there. We got the little camera sticker there. We also have a camera sticker in the back here that you can kind of see right where my thumb's at. Just that was most of the base decals that you were getting there. Then you get these little clear decals on the chest shield and shoulder pads here. Just trying to think of how to word that, but on the shoulder pads. There's also a couple of there's also a couple of those little decals here on the backpack as well. Really just an easy decal kit. They gave you a little bit of your standard decals, and then, like I said, some of your clear decals, but not bad. Not a really hard working kit to put together decal wise. Wasn't a ton of decals to play with either, so that adds to the detail to me, including just how amazing these little chest decals were. As you can see here, I've got one decal that's kind of like popping up a little bit. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of a mark sealer to kind of put that back in place, because it was a sticker that just didn't sit perfectly. That's my fault, because I kept adjusting it, and I finally had to peel it. But other than that, details, detail wise, it's a very well detailed kit. See a couple of things here we can clean up later on, but other than that, most of your marks are going to be outside of anything visible there, aside from a couple of spots here and there that I can see where there's some markings. Not bad though. Also, the details on the backpack here. For this being an older kit, those details really do pop out and stand out a little bit, so I do like that. It did come with several movable jets, which are really fun. They're not super movable, but I will say they do wiggle a little bit. At least that one does. That might not be in there all the way, maybe. Or either I'm just being very gentle with it. But really, it wasn't a terrible build as far as the details aren't terrible at all. Go ahead and looking at the posability for this kit. So again, with it being an older kit, I'm more concerned about posability. But so far, everything I'm seeing, the joints are really good. Nothing feels like it's gonna fall loose. I can shake it violently, and everything's holding into place. The skirting is really stiff in there, which is good. I love a good solid skirting. Like even the half skirting here that I cut loose still doesn't feel like it's going to come loose, which is good. Joint wise, we've got a good shoulder range there. You can almost pull the shoulder completely out if you wanted to. I wouldn't, but elbow wise, again, the arm does have an interesting turn mechanic there. The elbow is very stiff, so posing it gives you solid poses, which is good. I'd rather have a solid pose over like super loose joints any day of the week, because that gives me the ability to play with the posing. Just kind of really good wrist joints as well. Those wrist joints are some of those older, like put a polycap in the wrist kind of deal. But just really solid wrist joints. Knee joints are very clean. Ankle joints. Now the ankle joints on this I like. There is the only armor flaw I have here, which is the way they do this ankle armor. It's a ball system with a open-ended ankle cap there, and dropping it is going to be my key today. But that ankle armor does pop off if you try to pose this ankle in a way that isn't going to work with it. Yeah, so I mean, it's not a terrible setup for a kit. Now, the one thing I do like here also is that this parachute is modular. You can pop it loose if you want to and have it. You can pose it on its own. You can try to pose it with a homemade stand there to show like it's dropping from the sky there, just like in the show whenever they were dropping. It's been a while since I've watched the show, so I don't remember the scenes too well. But that's a cool thing that they've added as well. Also, if you want to, you can take these loose. The easiest way I would find to take them loose is separate this part here from the, or separate the shoulder there. And that'll give you kind of an ability to kind of pop those ribbons off. Because once those ribbons are in place, you're not getting them off without doing some deconstruction of the kit there just to get them off. They're there for a reason. They're there to give this backpack kind of a look like it's being held on there. Again, it's a parachute style backpack. It does come free from that, and it looks like my ribbon has kind of bunched up a little bit here, which is not bad, but again, you can kind of pop that parachute loose there, and yeah, I mean, it definitely gives kind of a good parachute vibe. There you go, I got that clean. But as you see, the parachute comes off super easy, so you can always swap that out and leave the ribbon. You can leave the ribbons in place on the kit, or like I said, take them off. There's another issue there, is that these aren't really like good hinges in here. Instead, you gotta just slide them into place and then hope that they stay in place if you're trying to like put this parachute back on. But other than that, like it's not something it's not a hard fix, if that's what you're since that's what I'm trying to point out there. It's not really a hard fix. The thing does stay in place now. It is a little top heavy. It is a little back heavy there. This kit is not extremely back heavy, but it's back heavy enough that when trying to play with this here, it will kind of give you a little run for your money there. But nothing that you can't fix with a little bit of with a good stand, or with a good pose. Like I said, a good ankle pose, a good pose like this right here definitely kind of helps out with keeping that balance there. So as you can see, I can balance it now once I kick that leg. Well, once I push the kit forward and kick the leg out. That's what I was trying to do, and my hands weren't working properly. Other than that, posability, like I said, really good posability. Again, top heavy kit, so you're not going to be able to get like any kind of kick movement or anything like that without taking the backpack off. Once you get the backpack off, yeah, there's a lot of posability, but taking that backpack off is, in and of itself, you're going to need to either A, remove the ribbons, which to me kind of take away from the look there. I do like the ribbons, which are included with the kit, and they're a really nice ribbon here too. It's like a thin tape style ribbon, which is really, really clean, really works out well with this kit. So it definitely gives you everything you need with the posability, with the design of the suit here. But other than that, yeah, it's super posable, super playable. I mean, I can sit here and play with this kit for hours. Now let's talk about some of the accessories we get here. It comes with one extra bonus hand here. So you get one bonus hand. I want to say, I thought you got two, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. It's only one bonus hand. It's a closed fist. And then you get a bonus hand, or you get two bonus hands. One closed fist, one rifle hand for your guns. You do get 2 guns with this kit. You get the... Let me move the kit over here to the side. Oh, his head came off. Okay. That happens sometimes with those polycaps. They aren't super tight on the neck there sometimes. But you get this amazing rifle kit here, or this amazing SMG here with the foldable stock. Just a beautiful addition to the weapon there. Kind of a solid color for the most part. They add on this little white piece here to kind of give you a little bit of color variety there. It matches the kit. It works well with this hand as well, so you can kind of put it into that, you know, into that pose of it shooting. But say we want to swap it out, it's not a hard swap out. Just a quick little pop in here, and your kit can now hold and aim this rifle just like in the series there. I'll show it kind of looking at you there a little bit. But as you can see, it kind of holds the rifle in a way that it looks just like something from the series. We do get, like I said, the open hand here for the saber, which you get 2 beam saber handles, and I got to show you the gimmick with that in a minute that I think you guys will love. But here it is holding the beam saber, and as you see, that's a really good hold on that beam saber there. You can kind of shake it around a little bit. It's not going to go anywhere now. There is a that's in there now, but there is a spot in the hand that you can kind of latch it in if you want to give it a little more solidity there. But as far as it goes, I'm liking the design here so far. Nothing out of the way. Cool thing about this kit though is this little hatch here that contains 1 extra beam saber. That was an addition right there I really like, because that kind of stays true to the anime, in that Shiro would always like have his beam saber kind of latched away in his leg there. But just all in all, this kit really wasn't that terrible of a build. And it has a ton of accessories there, and I really do like the added rifle here. With posability with the rifle, it is a little loose on that wrist there, and I think that's just because I may have messed up that wrist joint when I was doing this. But other than that, just a solid selection of accessories there. Like I said, you get the beam saber, you get the rifle. And just posing it with the beam saber there, as you can see, just a standard, almost pale pink beam saber here, compared to like the beam sabers we're used to seeing in other kits. They're a little bit darker pink color. This one has a very pale pink color, just not super bright, not super dark, not anything different than what we're used to. But just like I said, just a wonderful kit altogether here, guys. It comes with the backpack as well, so you don't have to worry about buying the backpack. But if you have the RX-78 kit, the OG, you know, the OG kit that's there, you do get not RG-78, the Ground Gundam itself. If you have the other Ground Gundam kit, you do have the ability to swap this backpack out for the modular backpack that you can put all the other weapons in. The shield on this thing is really nice too. I love this smaller shield. More akin to like what you would see in like ground combat from the Gundam universe. Just a really nice shield. So yeah, that's the kit in a nutshell there, guys. One of the cool things about this, like I said, that I like, is that it was a super easy build. It's an affordable build. The RX-79 kits really don't ever go too expensive there. The Ground Gundam and the EZ8, both just great kits from a great series. I have the Goof Custom as well, which I love. I love that Goof Custom. Just a fun kit. But yeah, it's definitely well worth the money, guys, and well worth the design quality here. Because I mean, looking at the design quality, this is such a fantastic build. But yeah, so that's the kit, guys. Alright, comrades, that's it for today's video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on all of my socials. There is a link tree in the description below. Check that out to check out my socials, as well as my merch shop, where you can snag some KBG merch to help support the channel. Guys, also, go check out my wonderful sponsor, W. W makes an amazing energy drink that helps me get through my day. It's got a patented neurofactor that helps me focus. 0 sugar, so it's not... You know, you're not getting that sugar crash that you get from like too much sugar. Doesn't leave me feeling jittery. Leaves me feeling just focused and energized and ready to go throughout my streams and throughout my day. Guys, go check them out. They have some amazing flavors like the Monkey Madness, the Dragonade, Beach and Peach, which all three are my favorites. I love those three flavors. Those are my top three flavors, by the way. Passion Joy Tea rounds it out at number 4 for me, so go check them out. But guys, save yourself some money. Don't spend all your money in one place, guys. I'm here to save you at least 10% off. Use my coupon code Kouldbayne for 10% off your purchase. Again, that is Kouldbayne for 10% off your purchase. So anyway, comrades, that's it for today's video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Much love, and das vidanya.